Hello, Rational fans. How are you? Hey, what happened on Friday Night SmackDown, the main event for October the 18th, 2024. The opening segment was Bloodline came out, told Roman by the end of the night you have to acknowledge Solo's tribal chief shit. Jay showed up. I don't know why the hell Jay's there now. Just out of the blue, because on Raw he told Jimmy he had nothing to do with him. Now he wants to fight the new Bloodline. Then after the segment, he's walking backstage. He tells Roman, Jimmy, I don't want nothing to do with this. That 5 minutes ago you were on board helping Roman. Now you don't want nothing to do with it. Like, I don't know who's right in this whole thing. What Jimmy Jay to say, but they messed up big time on that segment. And I'm not a big fan of this. Triple H is doing a great job keeping superstars from Raw on Raw, SmackDown on SmackDown. Occasionally, you might get them jumping ships if it involves storyline, a King and Queen of the Ring tournament, Crown Jewel, for this instance. But not for this. Jay and Sammy, if they're going to be a part of this feud of the Bloodline, they have to come to SmackDown permanently, not jumping back and forth. That's what was hurting WWE in the ratings. Because superstars weren't getting a chance to shine, because 1 minute you watch both guys on Raw, you watch the same ones on SmackDown. So hopefully Triple H understands what in the hell this is going to do, and hopefully he fixes the mistake. Like, have Jay lose his Intercontinental Championship on Raw because of Solo with him. Then he asks Adam Pearce to trade me to SmackDown for somebody. That would make sense why he's there permanently. You open the match on SmackDown. DIY, Pretty Dilly, and the Street Profits. Freeway, No More Contenders match. The winners will face the winners of the next Freeway, No More Contenders tag match. Next week on SmackDown, the winners of that will face the Tonga Brothers for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Raw's doing a tournament, so SmackDown's doing one, but SmackDown's only going to have 3 matches. Raw's going to have maybe 5 or 6. Great match open up the show. Wow. Montez Ford drop kicked Tommaso Ciampa right in his face. Super kick level Pretty Diddly. They rolled out of the ring. He ran. Dove over the ropes, knocked it down Pretty Diddly on the outside. Got back up with the ring. Ciampa ran. Knee smashed right off the ring apron to the floor. That was awesome. Gargano did nothing the whole match. He just did one move. I found that was kind of weird. Dawkins outside the ring at one point. Ciampa ran at Prince, Pretty Diddly, and Prince sent him into the barricade. Prince turned around. Dawkins did that running shoulder tackle tossed. I love how he does that. Poor Prince went a fly into that barricade. Then he got back to the ring and caught hold of Kip and tossed him to Montez Ford for a double team, tossed into a back body drop. Pretty Diddly did a double team shatter machine on Tommaso Ciampa. That was cool. That was like tribute to Scott Dawson, Dash Ryder there. I like those guys. I'm sorry, it's been a long time since they were in WWE. I can't remember the tag team name. I'm sorry about that. It's been a while since they've been there. Then after the Shatter Machine, Pretty Diddly did like a muscle pose, and then Montez Ford snuck up behind Prince, rolled him up for a 1.5 count. I thought that was funny. Back and forth, everybody was going. Tommaso Ciampa just friggin' white noise off the top rope onto Prince. Got up, Kip ran at him, packed him up, flapjack slammed him down. Then suddenly, the Profits double team closed on Tommaso Ciampa outside the ring. Then they started fighting Pretty Diddly. They picked up Prince and delivered the double team top rope back body drop blockbuster onto him. Dawkins made the pin cover. The same time that was happening, DIY snuck in. Gargano finally did the move. Him and Ciampa hit that running double team super kick knee to the face on Kip. Ciampa was pinning him. Referee counted free for both people. So I was like, okay, it's going to lead to the Profits, DIY having a bonus match down the road. Because both guys have both equal claims to who won the match. But no. They did something totally unexpected, which I like. The referee showed the replay and showed that before the Profits did that double team move on Prince, Kip had tagged himself into the match. So Kip was the legal man, not Prince. So she gave the match to DIY because they had pinned the legal man. Profits were not happy about that. It's going to lead to the Profits and DIY feud. Profits, it looks like they're going to be turning heel with DFAB. I'm okay with that as long as they get way up high, the main event status, and become tag champions again. Your following out of triple threat qualifying match was the LWO Hill team of Roberto Carrillo, Angel Garza, Electra Lopez at ringside, A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grace Waller, and the debut of the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin Alex Shelley, great tag team from TNA. These guys still in the prime. But they ruined the surprise. Graphics showed up saying coming up next. They showed the Machine Guns, where they were making their debut as mystery tag team. Whoever put that up on screen must have realized, oh shit, that's not supposed to be up there. Because the announce team was like, oh well, the Machine Guns, they're debuting up next. Okay, I guess they're the mystery tag team. Like they were trying to save the mistake there, but they couldn't. Other very fast-paced, action-packed matchup. Chris Sabin, Shelly came out with, I gotta admit, the music sucked. But the crowd was like 50-50. Once they get to see the Machine Guns more, what they could do, the crowd ovation would be getting better. Guarantee you. Chris Sabin came out the top rope, crossbody down, A-Town down under. Shelly snapped the arm of Grayson Waller back. And then turned around, Grayson Waller smoked his ass over a forearm shot. That was awesome. Chris Sabin drop kicked Humberto Carrillo. Same time, Tornado DDT Garza. That was awesome. Then they hit that double team move they do, was like an STF submission into a run a drop kick in the face on Waller. Austin Theory. A-Town Down Under delivered a double team move. It was pretty neat what they did. It was awesome. One of them picked up one of the Machine Guns. It's hard to explain, but it's pretty cool what they did, okay? LWO took over. Double team, face drop Alex Shelley on the top rope. Turn around, double team, super kicked him out of the ring. Turn around, double team, back body drop Chris Sabin. Just destroying everybody in this match, LWO is. Then they deliver a cool double team move. Humberto Carrillo has Alex Shelley set up for like a World's Strongest Slam position. Same time, he's got Grayson Waller up on his shoulders. Garza comes off the top rope, Mia Aurora onto Grayson Waller. Then at the same time, Roberto's slamming Shelley down. That was cool. The Machine Guns sneak in, take care of A-Town Down Under. Then they hit the double team finisher, which is a frog splash off the top rope and a swing and neck breaker on Garza for the 1-2-3. So the Motor City Machine Guns win the debut match. They go on next week to face DIY. The winners will face the Tonga Brothers for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Last Legend of NXT had a match with Jackson ringside against Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Terrible match. Piper Niven shoulder tackle Last Legend down, missed a splash. Cannonball herself in the corner. Last Legend picked her up, pump kicked her in the face, hit a jump up splash, picked up Piper Niven, and then slapped her across the face. And then Piper Niven fought back with a series of clotheslines. Then suddenly outside the ring, as Piper Niven's getting ready for the Vader bomb off the top rope, outside Jackson grabbed hold of Chelsea Green and tossed her face first into the ring post. As that happened, Piper Niven misses and crashes and burns on the Vader bomb. The Last Legend, the weakest ever body slam, gets the 1-2-3. A body slam. Like, come on, right? Like, I need to have some force with that body slam. But no, she just picked her up and just like gently, like, I'm just going to gently put you down. I'm not going to try to hurt you. Like, come on, right? And that gets, like, oh my, ugh. I almost flew up on my mouth there. Like, at least win the match or something more, like, powerful, to win the match. Your main event was Queen Nia Jax and Candice LeRae with Indy Hartwell ringside. Took on Naomi and Bayley. Match started. Nia Jax just run and butt Bayley in the corner. Kick strike Naomi down. Tagged in Candice to do something. Candice LeRae gets in. Like, I got this. She turns around Naomi and Bayley just destroy her for a double team move. Then isolate her for a little bit. Work on her. During the match, Naomi did that power driver on the ropes onto Queen Nia Jax. Bayley did a snapmare stunner off the ropes in the opposite corner onto Candice LeRae. Then Naomi decides to get on the back of Nia Jax and just like poses and showboat. Nia Jax got pissed off about that. Freaking Samoan dropped her ass, picked her up, tossed her in the air, and foul face slammed her on the way down. Clothesline Bayley, who was coming running at her. Freaking Bayley just flipped 180. Then during the match, Nia Jax is outside the ring fighting Naomi. Indy Hartwell pulls Bayley out of the ring as Candice distracts the referee. Sends Bayley into the ring post. Rosa back of the ring. Candice hits the lion salt off the ropes. 1-2-3, you winner. Candice LeRae and Queen Nia Jax. The match was like 5 minutes. And Candice was shocked she picked up the win. I was shocked too, because pinning Bayley, a former champion like that, that's a shocker. That's an upset. That made 15 minutes left on the show for a stupid Bloodline shit segment. I don't mind this feud, the Bloodline, but they gotta stop doing what they did years ago, which ruined SmackDown. The ratings was opening and ending. Have them open and be in the middle. Have the ending be something else. Not every week. Solo came out with Jacob Fatu. Solo came out by himself. I apologize. Roman came out. They started brawling. Roman kicking ass. At this time, the Tonga brothers, Jacob Fatu, drag out Jimmy. They run the ring. Roman Superman punches all four of them down. Then Solo low blows Roman Reigns, and then they just destroy him. That's how SmackDown ends, with the Bloodline standing over Roman Reigns and Jimmy in the ring. Jay's going to eventually be fighting in this feud. You know that's coming in. Sami Zayn. Next week on SmackDown, you got the Machine Guns versus DIY. The winners face Tonga Brothers. And also announced, Johnny Cenomis, Carmelo Hayes. Match number 7. This is going to be the finale of the rivalry. They're tied 3 wins apiece. And Nick Adala said this match needs a special stipulation. I was like, okay, here we go. 2 out of 3 falls. Something interesting. Special guest referee. I'm like, did not see that coming. It's LA Knight. And LA Knight said, now, just let it be perfectly clear, I don't care who the hell wins this match. They're not coming after my title. Then Nick Adala said, I respect that. So LA Knight's going to be the special guest referee. It's going to lead to a triple threat for the title. It's got to. That's why else did they put him in as the referee, right? That's the only match announced for SmackDown next week. Cody Rhodes had a face-to-face, a segment talking about facing Gunther at Crown Jewel. Kevin Owens finally had a chance to explain. Didn't really show where he was. He was just at a location. Why he attacked Cody Rhodes outside of Bad Blood on the tour bus after the pay-per-view. And I understand Kevin Owens' point of view. He said, for years, I was fighting the Bloodline by myself. Sammy helped me. Then I helped Cody fight this new Bloodline. And then Cody goes around and joins Roman Reigns to fight the Bloodline. He said, if I was Cody, I would have let him fight the Bloodline by himself. Then we could have picked up the scraps. But he said, it showed to me Cody's not a man of his word when he said he would never help a Bloodline fight a Bloodline member. So then he said, that's why I attacked Cody and turned heel. He said, then apparently Triple H is mad at me and has banished me from WWE for a bit. Then he said maybe WWE doesn't deserve me to be around WWE anymore because in real life, outside WWE storylines, his contract's coming up at the end of the year, and he has yet to sign a new deal because nobody's offered a contract to him. He wants to. He's personally said, I want to stay in WWE. I'm doing great with my career now. That Vince McMahon isn't around anymore, but he's kind of surprised they haven't come up with a new deal for him just yet. Hopefully they smite their asses up because losing Kevin Owens would be a big deal. Then he said, last week I asked Randy Orton, whose side you joining on? My side or Cody's? Orton chose Cody. So he said, I beat the shit out of Randy Orton in the parking lot last week. They show clips of that. I like how they're showing him attacking people backstage in the parking lot. Then they show it like on a security camera angle. That's pretty cool. So Randy Orton has challenged Kevin Owens to a match at Crown Jewel, folks. But Nick Adala said, I want this match, but Triple H has suspended Kevin Owens for a bit. Then it looks like I got to talk to my former Evolution friend, and he left the office. A main event, we had NXT's Tavon Heights of No Quarter Catch Crew took on NXT's Jensen Brooks. Tavon Heights spent the first 5 minutes out wrestling amateur style Jensen Brooks. Jensen Brooks just got mad, clotheslined his ass, slapped him across the face, thumbed him in the eye, running power slam. Then Tavon Heights had a right-in belly-to-belly suplex. 4 Superman punches, picks up the win. Not very exciting. The other match, the Street Profits. I'm like, wow, a SmackDown tag team. Like, when's the last time main event has had a SmackDown superstars? They took on our WO Hill team, Humberto and Gaza, with Elektra Lopez, DD Fab at ringside. I'm like, okay, I'm excited SmackDown had a match on main event after all these years. Battle rings. Gaza hits a running knee to the face of Montez Ford. Montez Ford's seeing stars at this point. Then LWO isolates Montez Ford, works on him for a couple minutes. And Dawkins gets tagged in. Flapjack to Humberto. Spinning corkscrew, forearm shot. Garza tags in Montez Ford. They hit the sky high on Garza for the 1-2-3. I'm like, holy shit, this match is over already. Profits picked up an awesome win. I just wish it would have went longer than it did. There you have it, folks. I'm going to head out and start doing my Christmas shopping. 2 months away, folks, before Christmas. Gotta get my ball, gotta get the balls rolling. The gears are moving. I only got one gift bought. Gotta get out there and get some Christmas shopping done. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.